facing arrest. This is the latest round in the repression, the state terror against the Kurdish population and other minorities in North Kurdistan in Turkey. So they're threatened with that. On some levels, of course, Mr. Erdogan, the president of Turkey, you could say he's a miserable buffoon. But he's more than that because he's also perhaps the most dangerous man in the Middle East at the present time. If you want to look at someone who is a real threat to peace, it is the president of Turkey, Mr. Erdogan. So he's not just a buffoon, unfortunately. He actually is a very dangerous man. So he is also, as we know, threatening Rojava. He's sent tanks over the border. He's been attacking the YPG. He's now massing troops also on the border with Mosul province in Iraq. And in recent times, he's been looking back to the so-called National Pact of the Ottomans. I think he sees himself in some ways as Erdogan the Magnificent, and he wants to revive the Ottoman Empire. But I suppose the Ottoman Empire actually was a bit more tolerant than the Turkish state, which has always ground the Kurdish people down and the other minorities of that country. So they're threatened on all sides. The war is not over. But Kobane nevertheless has resisted, and it has been a beacon for humanity. I want to close with a couple of quotes, actually. An African revolutionary called Samora Machel said that international solidarity is not an act of charity. It's an act of unity between allies fighting on different terrains towards the same objective. So your struggle in Rojava, the Kurdish struggle, is also the struggle of every democratic, every progressive-minded person on the planet. And the Kurdish people are a real inspiration to old socialists like myself, who for a long time have fought a losing battle in this country against neoliberalism and what have you. Because the cause of the party is the cause of humanity. Even under the worst of conditions, the men and women of the city have pointed the way forward. They've reminded us that the old principles of solidarity, social justice and cooperation, and I dare I say it, even love, are much more powerful than all the hatred, all the greed and fear, all the hatred of people like Erdogan. So victory to the Kurdish people.